New details now on what led up to the ambush shooting of a doctor from Danville and two other people. Happened near Poker Flat, about 10 miles outside of Danville, over the 4th of July weekend. Dr. Ari Gershman was killed in the attack while on a trip with his son. Her son ran for cover in the wilderness. KPIX 5's Katie Nielson spoke with the man who was in that area when it happened. Katie?
Yeah, so that man did not want us to use his name or his face because he fears for his family's safety. But he says they have a number of mining claims in the Poker Flat area, and that's why he was at the top of the hill when people came running out of the campsites.
Those people were pretty close to where the shootings happened. They were terrified. And they said, you got to get out of here. There's an active shooter.
This witness says the people coming out of the camping area told him it all started when a man drove in an off-road vehicle and started going through people's campsites.
There had been a man who was down in Poker Flat rummaging through another camper's items, and that when he questioned him, he pulled out his 9mm and shot the guy in the arm.
Campers said immediately after the first shooting, the suspect drove off up the hill, and that's where a second person, a woman, was shot.
She had said that she saw him coming out in the side-by-side, and then she had motioned for her dog, get out of the way, he's coming up, and that he didn't say anything, that she was standing there, and then as he drove by, he just aimed over and shot her in the arm.
Not long after that, investigators with the Sierra County Sheriff's Department say the gunman drove up behind Dr. Ari Gershman and his 15-year-old son, Jack, who were stopped in their Jeep and started shooting when Ari asked for directions. Ari was killed. His 15-year-old son ran for his life and was lost in the woods for 30 hours before being found by tracing his cell phone.
Is there something more that could have been done in this case? And quite frankly, it didn't seem to be.
Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey says the shooting suspect, now identified as 40-year-old John Thomas Conway from Orville, has had some run-ins with the law recently, accused of stealing a similar utility terrain vehicle to the one used during the shootings.
There was indications that he had some mental health issues, though.
According to Ramsey, the suspect was also battling addiction issues to methamphetamines and alcohol.
So, Katie, apparently there's also a warrant out for Conway when these shootings happened?
There was. So according to the district attorney, what happened was he was on probation, violated his probation. So about a month ago, a judge issued a bench warrant for his arrest. But because of concerns over coronavirus, the probation officers were not as active as they normally are. And so they weren't able to find him before they say this incident happened.
Tragic end. All right, Katie, thanks so much.